guys, what's up? It's Roosty here with Sir Fred, and today I'm gonna talk to you about World of Tanks display driver crash and how I fixed it on my system. So let's see if this one helps you out too. The issue I had with World of Tanks was that my game would crash every third or fourth game, something like that, and it would always be either the black screen or you get the message down here saying that your display driver has recovered or something related to the kernel. And I went through the internet and there's like loads and loads of stuff about it and loads of different, instructions and tutorials what to do. There's like, tinkering with your, registry, not installing certain parts of display drivers and etc. etc. But the thing I actually did to get my World of Tanks running stable, it was actually so simple and so obvious that I was kind of like ashamed of it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you exactly what I did and how I run my World of Tanks at the moment, and it's running stable and I get great FPS. So this could be also a tutorial for better FPS performance for World of Tanks if you like. But let's just go see what I did and how I run it. The first thing is that I installed a program called MSI Afterburner, and you can go get it from here. And as you can see, I've already been to the website, so just go to the website of MSI Gaming and go to the downloads and download the Afterburner. And after you have installed it, you just start the program. And what this program is, it's basically a tweaker for your graphics card. So you need to be careful. If you don't know what you're doing with this, it can seriously damage your card and stuff like that. So be careful and read through the manuals. And if you want to like overclock and do stuff like that, just be careful and look carefully through the tutorials. But what I did is, and how my MSA is set up, that it starts with the Windows, and the key thing here is the fan speed, and you have to have it on auto. So you want to check that. But let's check out the settings. And mine is set to start with Windows, so I don't need to, like, every time I start playing, I don't need to put it on and something like that. But what you want to do is you want to tinker with the fan curve and tick this box so you enable the program to use your fan curve, what you've done. And this is mine. This is how I've set up my fan curve on my graphics card. So you can copy this, or you can just tinker it and make it whatever you like, which one works for you. And it's obviously predefined to be custom, and I haven't touched these. And the other thing is that I haven't touched anything else concerning this Afterburner. So I know that it runs now a bit higher than it usually would do on default, but let's just close this program. So this is what is running behind the scenes all the time when I'm gaming, and I haven't had a crash issue with this part. The second part is pretty obvious. I don't use any sound mods on my World of Tanks. I used to have like these awesome engine and gun sounds from Gnome Father or people like that, but I don't use any sound mods because they're notorious for crashing your system and stuff like that if you don't have enough memory. But I just don't feel like I've been so long not using them, so I don't even care anymore. But they sound awesome, and you can try to include sound mods in your system, and if it runs fine, it's just okay. But let's go see what my settings are in the game, so you can copy them if you like, or you can get some sort of frame where you can tinker around and maybe perhaps hopefully you can fix your crashing issue. But let's go see the game settings. Okay, so here we are, and here are my game settings, and this is just the general settings, and I don't think if there's like anything that relates to that crashing problem that much, but what I need to tell you about the graphics wise is that I have unticked, optics in sniper mode, post effect and post mortem, and I have untick the dynamic camera also, which are actually, if you want to play without the gun shake, you tick these off and you're sweet. But the issue is, when my system was crashing, that I did use the recommended settings that the game would provide you, and the game was wrong. It was recommending settings that my graphics card couldn't handle. So that's why my graphics are on custom. And this is the first screen which I have. I have the screen resolution 1080p, full screen, without vertical synchronization. Anti-aliasing is off. That's my field of view. I've unticked dynamic field of view, and I untick colorblind mode, which you might want to check if you want to use, like, say, Circumflex's site. So he uses colorblind, but since I don't use Circumflex's, I don't need this. Color filter is off, and here are the sliders, and let's see the details. So these are my details. Obviously graphics are improved, textures are high, extra effects are medium, in sniper mode they're low, flora density is high, post-processing is on medium. I've unticked, track FX, grass in sniper mode, shadows and lightning are on low. That's a bit more down. Terrain is high, foliage is high, draw distance is high, motion blur is taken off, decals are high, object is high. I have checked the foliage transparency, but I have taken off the dynamic change of effects and enable track tracers. So what this did for me is I went through all of these, and these might be actually a bit low. There's a chance that my game would not crash even if I put some of these higher up, but I really like to play with the settings. They give me like huge boost in the FPS also, and I kind of I'm used to the way the game looks. So this is what I did to get rid of the graphics card hang up or graphics card freeze. So hopefully this helps you out, and hopefully you get rid of the crash with this tutorial. But I'll see you guys the next time.